Yeah. I don't ever remember feeling like this. But I'm out here in these YouTube streets. So I want you to get your fingers.
I don't know what you're doing.
I want you to
right
get
now,
your mouse.
I want you to check me out.
And I want you to check me out.
Get ready to do this. It's the relationship rehab. Like, share, and subscribe. We coming at you live. So come on, let's take a ride. Hit subscribe to United Guns of America. Just click that link and listen up to what I'm telling you. It's the relationship rehab.
Click that link right now. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Brian Redmond, and I just want y'all to subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I want you to let me know what you think. I'm gonna talk about some things, you can talk about some things, and we can do our thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all about having a conversation, right? I mean, if we can't talk to each other, then, I mean, what are we really here for? I want y'all to be able to just come over to my channel, talk to me about what's going on with you, and I can tell you what's going on with me, and we can build some things, you know what I'm saying? That's all about growth, baby. So click that link, go ahead and swipe on your phone, whatever you gotta do. Share my content. It's just get me out here, baby. Cause we just talking, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I like doing what I'm doing because it's about the people. It's about us having a conversation with each other. It's about us discussing whatever needs to be discussed. And on these YouTube streets, this is the best place to do it, baby. Like, share, subscribe. That's right. Click the link. Click the link. Yeah. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's out here that's already subscribed. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all ain't the first one, and y'all ain't the last one. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody that done click the link, that done click the share, and then subscribe to your boy. Cause we gon' blow this thing together, baby. Relationship rehabbing, United Guns of America. To the world blow up, baby. Yeah. Click the link, baby. Click the link, baby. Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to send a shout out to all y'all. I love y'all. That's why I do this. It's for the love of us, baby. I appreciate all of y'all. Ooh, we gon' do this thing. We gon' do this thing right here, baby. Hey, look, if you at a computer right now, just go ahead and click your link. What else you got to lose, baby? Tell me what you think. Hit the comment section. You can jump on the live panel. We do it all here. That's what it's all about. So come holler at your boy. I've been doing this for years, but I just got onto this YouTube thing. So hey, let's see what it do and where it can go.
To United Guns of America. Just click the link and listen up to what I'm telling you, telling you.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Brian Redmond, and yes, we are back one more again for yet another episode of the Relationship Rehab and the United Guns of America. Please click the like button, click that subscribe button if this is your first time watching. And I just want to say that I have been really enjoying this time off. I had some really good family time over the holiday. I hope that y'all had a good holiday, because I definitely did. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and get this party started. But I need to see what's going on with this chat. I don't know what the problem is. I hate when YouTube changes stuff around. Well, actually, it's not YouTube. It's my broadcasting software. Oh, crap. Let me see if I can do this first and see if I can fix it. Now would be a good time to insert an ad, to insert ads. Okay, ad inserted, I guess. All right, I didn't even know you could do that now. Ain't that something? Let's do it over here too. Bam. All righty. Let's see. I don't know where this thing is for me to adjust, unless it's something here. Or here. Let's see if it's here. Hang on 2 seconds, because I thought that other box would have came up automatically. All right. So while I'm doing that, can y'all tell me how was y'all holiday? Did y'all do anything? I barbecued a little bit. We had some family come in from out of town, and it was a wang dang doodle. We enjoyed ourselves. Yeah, see, now it's not letting me actually see the widget. What's a widget? Yep, that's what it's doing. Okay, there we go. I think that is it. Go here. It's already set. So that should be already there. Then I go there. Yup. And that should be good. Right? I should have that. Okay. And then this one should be right here. But it just keeps doing the same damn thing. Man! Miss Bell says she don't celebrate the 4th of July. Well, why not? You's an American. Oh my goodness, man. This thing is something. Damn you, YouTube. Hold on. Let's fix that. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this damn chat thing, man. This is... Oh, wait, there we go. Wait. Is that it? Chat viewer, yes. Okay, hold up. I think we might have it. Chat account, yup. Chat box. Okay. Right. And then there should be the letters. All right. I think I got it. If I click this, it goes there. Then that should be it. Widget will automatically connect once you're live. Figured it out. I am so smart. SRMA SRMT. That from Homer Simpson. All right. There we go. So I got that up. That's what's up. All right, cool. So now we can go ahead and move on with the show. But without further ado, let me go to my favorite part of the show and talk to me, baby.
What's going on, everybody out there?
Wrong one.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17
Barbecue
USC
with my siblings
107.
this weekend. Been way too long since we all got together. I heard that. Stayed away from the fireworks. Yeah, I feel you on that. I don't know what is going on with me, but I got like this weird sore throat. I don't know what that is. It's not like a normal sore throat that I've had before. Like, you know, I've had sore throats before, but it's like my throat is sore, and it's like the top part is sore of my throat. Like in the back, by the tonsils, it's like that top part is sore. Normally, the other part is sore, and that's when I get like a typical sore throat. But this one is weird. I don't know why it's like that, but that's what I got going on. And it's like, I don't know. It's more painful than it is sore, but god damn it, man. There we go. That should be good. And then should this go away? If I make that go away? Ah, they got that off of there. Okay. But see, this thing is saying that the widget will automatically... Oh, wait, I think I have to do the same thing here. That's what I think I got to do. Hold on. I think I might have that one figured out too for the super chat thing. And then that should go away. And now that should be up there. Oh, shit. Let me move this. Let me do test alert. Oh, see, I got to make it smaller. Right. Oh, come on, you son of a...
Dang it. Yeah, I think I got it figured out. Okay. I think I got it figured out. I just have to turn it on every time I start. And if I do that, then we should be good. Let's do reset that. And reset that. Auto crop, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think I got it. Then test. Nope. It went away. Ah, there it is at the bottom. Ha! Oh, I almost got it, man. I don't know. All right, I ain't gonna worry about that part. I'll figure that out later. But at least it looks better now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I did, but I think this is good. So now this is, look, my man Crestline Iceberg hit the 14-month platform supporter. He said, wait, hold on, I can't read what he said. Seoking of Ohio, did you hear about the 10-year-old? Speaking of Ohio, I think that's what he's saying. Did I hear about the 10-year-old? I did not. You can send me that, good sir. I did not hear about the 10-year-old. Unfortunately. There we go. Let's see. That should be good. All right. Everything looks good now. I should be good now. In the hood now. It's all good now. My nigga, we out the hood now. Easy to say. Rob, just live on. When I'm crying every second that you're gone. There we go. Okay, now we got it. I'm good. I done hit the mic and everything else, and now we should be all right. I don't know what the hell this is up here, but I'm going to get rid of it because that shit is not working. There ain't no point in having it up there, and it ain't working. There we go. Okay, so let's talk about Jayland Walker just a little bit. And I know that people are going to try to debate this, and I'm going to talk about just all of the main aspects of this. But I would be remiss if I did not ask this question. And this is something that I would love for somebody to tell me that I'm wrong, because I thought about this on plenty of times. I've thought about this on several of occasions, and I cannot seem to find a different answer to this question. But can anyone explain to me, with all of these controversial shootings that we've had, I want to pose this question before I get into Jayland specifically. With all of these shootings that we've had, all of them, count them all up, all of the ones where the cops shot this person they shouldn't have shot, or they shot this boy, they gunned down this woman, all of this. Can anyone tell me why, for whatever reason, and it only seems to be the majority of the time, the greater majority of the time, upwards of 98% of the time, black folks, niggas, refuse to comply and just go to jail. Not go to prison, not go do 10 years in prison or nothing. No. Just to go through getting arrested and going to jail and then getting their due process. Can someone tell me why black folks have such a problem with going to jail? Now, not to mention the staggering numbers of us that are in jail, the staggering amount of numbers of us that go to prison, the staggering amount of us that have been arrested before and have gone to jail plenty of times before. Why is it when they commit the simplest of crimes,
they don't want to go to jail. Now, our seasoned criminals, I mean the niggas that's out here in these streets, these thug ass niggas, oh, they go to jail all the time. They get caught on a warrant. They in their grandmama house laying under a bunch of clothes. As soon as the police say, put your goddamn hands up, they do, and they come out and they go to jail, and then they go to prison, knowing that they going to prison. I'm just saying, I don't understand why we have such a problem with due process. Do you not understand that due process, you may go to jail. You get out on bond, but you may go to jail. My other point is this. When you don't have a record, why are we so afraid to the point to where we will disobey and resist arrest to where we will die instead of just going to jail? I don't understand how law-abiding citizens who've never had an issue with the police, never had a problem before with any of this, now all of a sudden just cannot, will not, and refuse to just go to jail or to get arrested and will die for it. I have never seen anything like this before. I would expect hardened criminals that got records that are a mile long on their ninth strike, knowing that if they go to jail, they ain't never getting out again. I would expect that person to die in the streets. I would expect those groups of thugs to die in the streets because they ain't got nothing else to lose. Top of the world, made it ma, that's it. But it seems as though we have a huge problem with just simply saying, all right, I'm going to jail. Do y'all realize that people, and I'm telling you, people that are not black, that commit way more heinous crimes than we do, even they don't have a problem going to jail when they know they're going to go to prison. Case in point, look at the mass shooter in Highland Park. Surrendered. Might give up. Soon as it came down. The grocery store shooter in Buffalo, New York. Police came on him. Might give up. Yep, might give up. Hands behind my head. Yep, no problem. Dylan Roof. Came up. Police. All right, hands up. Sorry, might give up. I'm sorry. Yep, I got my fingers in the lock here. I'm going to jail. Yep, hand behind my back. Come on, take me to jail. They all do it. Jeffrey Dahmer. You got me. Yep. Ted Bundy. Yep, you got me. Come on. Why is it that all of these other people can just go to jail except for us, and we ain't even committing terrible crimes? It makes no sense. I don't understand how we consistently do this thing to where we gonna have court in the street and gonna die right here if we got to. Why? Cause I got a traffic ticket. Why? Cause my license ain't good. Why? Cause I got child support. Why? Because I don't have no record. I'm just gonna do some stupid shit. It makes no sense. They always just give up, except us. Right, Berkowitz, son of Sam. Got me. Yep, I killed 49 people, but they all do it. It's only us that do this shit. We gonna run, we got 39 police cars behind us, and we running. We got 82 cops chasing us down the street, we gonna keep running. Where are you going? It's like these people that they don't see, like, how do you think it's gonna end? You just gonna outrun all 39 cops? It's like we insist on being stupid for no reason. I have yet to see the mass murderer that's a black dude get pulled over by the cops, drives his car off into the sunset, and gets away and is scot-free. Ed Gein, right. Hey. I don't even know who Ed Gein is, but I tell you one thing, I bet you he white. Even OJ, he almost did it. He led the police on a low-speed chase for what? Just go to jail. Well, he did it for different reasons because he needed to get on TV so he could try to get away with that shit, which he did. But OJ, shout out to my brother Tommy. I miss you, boy. But I'm just saying, you have to understand that, dude, you're not going to get away. Beretta went to jail, said fuck it. Scott Peterson went to jail, said fuck it. See, I knew I was right, Rodrigo. It's just inherently obvious to us that, to me, that we are insisting on dying like this in the streets by the cops. We just are. And I don't understand it. And it's like, I was gonna say, I was hoping because of the way the media has been over the past 3-4 years and with the police and all that, I was hoping that it was gonna stop, but it ain't. I am 100% sure and confident in the statement of making the statement that niggas ain't gonna never learn. They're gonna keep doing the stupid shit that they're doing. They're insisting on doing this shit here. Because he ain't the first, he ain't the last, he ain't even at the halfway point. These niggas it's gonna be another one within 6 months that's gonna do the same exact dumb shit. Because this dude didn't have no record. He didn't have shit going. But he's gonna insist on doing this. And I don't understand it. And I'm starting to believe that they don't understand it. Because you can't be, I know some people are going to be sitting back, especially my pro-blacks, are going to be like, he was scared, that's why. He was scared for his life. That's why he did it. Bullshit. Ain't no niggas that's living in the inner city of any fucking major city scared for their life when it comes to the police. Niggas is surviving too much other shit. Niggas are surviving too many greater odds. They surviving other niggas. They're surviving the fucking trap house. They surviving the fucking gang wars. They surviving ops. These niggas can't be this ruthless. These niggas can't be around this type of fucking violent environment. And then they turn around and I'm scared of the police. That's bullshit. I don't know of a fucking thug ass nigga. I don't know of a hood ass nigga. I don't know of any nigga that done grew up in the hood that's scared of the police and they from the hood. I'm sorry. And if you are, you a stupid son of a bitch. Because you should be more afraid of niggas than you are the police. It really should. It points directly to your level of intelligence. If you a nigga from the hood and you scared of the police, and you more scared of the police than you are of niggas. That's just what it is. There has to be just some logic in what it is that you're doing and the things that you and the decisions that you're making when you are involved in a fucking traffic stop. It's a traffic stop. Worst case scenario, you're going to get a $200 ticket. And that's just for doing some reckless shit. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? You can run from the foes. You can chase down the BDs. You can run from the folks. You can shoot at the vice lords. You can do all of this fuck shit. Jump on the motherfucking the folk corner hustlers. You can do all this stupid fuck shit. But when you get pulled over by the police, now you done lost your fucking mind and don't know how to act, and you gonna run. It makes no sense. And I, for one, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing niggas doing stupid shit because they just doing stupid shit. At least have a fucking record a mile long. At least be on a fucking warrant for a murder case. At least be out on bail because you done shot 4 niggas and your trial started next week.
when you say fuck it, and they got video evidence of you doing the fuck shit they said you did. I would expect that at the least to be, okay, well, now I see why he just did what he did. Yeah, I get it. It's like all these motherfuckers do is want to get shot by the police. And the other part of this is when you when your family finds out, they just start lying. Oh, he was the greatest person that ever lived. Every nigga that ain't got shot by the police is the smartest nigga ever, the funniest nigga ever, the nicest nigga ever, the most givingest nigga ever. He was the best father, the best brother, the best uncle, the best cousin. He was gonna be the next Barack Obama. Every nigga that ain't got shot by the police was on his way to becoming the greatest nigga of all time. Every last one of these niggas that get shot are the GOAT. They're the GOAT. I mean, just cannot be beat. I'm talking never a game 7 in the finals. These niggas are just ultimately the best niggas that the world has had to offer, and these motherfuckers are yet dumb enough to where they can't just go to jail and they die doing stupid shit. I'm telling you, it's fucking tiresome. It's to the point to where I felt myself getting to the point to where I'm starting to get desensitized from it. And I'm starting not to even give a fuck that the niggas are dying. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see niggas get shot in the street so much, when you see niggas getting shot all the time, it begins to become one of those things where you get desensitized to it, to where you're more concerned about how the nigga and why the nigga got shot as opposed to the fact that the nigga got shot. That's what this shit is becoming to me. Nigga shot 6 times or he shot 60. I really didn't give a fuck. I said, oh, well, you know, there's a lot of bullets. But what the fuck did he do? That's exactly what I said. I'm just being honest with y'all. That's exactly what I said. When our motherfuckers said, damn, they shot, because at first everybody was lying and said the motherfucker got shot 90 times. And when I heard that, I said, well, I know that ain't true. Ain't no motherfucker gonna get shot 90 times. Then did a little research. It was 60-something odd times. And I was literally like, but what did he do? It was 60 times. What did he do? It's like, that's how bad it's gotten. Because we insist on doing this stupid shit over and over again. Like, I'm telling y'all, just like this one just happened, it ain't gonna be 6 months before another one happened doing some more stupid shit. Just like that dude from the dude from wherever the fuck he was from, the black dude, Livonia, Loyola, some shit like that. The dude that was like, what'd that do? What'd that do? What'd that do? What'd that do? To the point then he starts running around in a fucking circle, and then he starts fighting with the fucking police for a traffic stop. While his boy, his best friend, is standing there with his phone doing this, filming the whole thing, watching his friend die, watching his friend get shot and killed by the police. He's filming it all. For what? The goddamn lawsuit. That's all these niggas do. Soon as some shit go on with the police, first thing a nigga do is start filming it for the lawsuit. That's it. That's all the niggas thinking about. Lawsuit. And seeing Ben Crump punk ass in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, Ben Crump will be here, so we see we get some money. What'd that do? What'd that do? Sir, you're under arrest. What'd that do? Patrick Lawyer. There you go. Leoya. There it is. Leoya. What'd that do? What'd that do? Run around in a circle. Fight the police. Shot in the head. Bang. What'd that do? That's what that do. Louisa, put your question in the chat again. I didn't see it. I couldn't see what you had. I know you put something in there earlier, but I didn't want it to sidetrack me. But it's like you have to make you have to ask some type of question, because this is not making any type of sense that we're repeating this shit. We're doing this shit over and over and over again. I'm just saying, it's just like, there's just some things that you should not expect to happen again. Like with the police and Rodney King. 1992, nigga got hit 56 times with a fucking group of fucking cops with some fucking nightsticks. Fucked up as it was, he kept trying to get up. I get it. Have you seen it again? Have you seen a nigga get hit 54 times? Or have you seen a nigga get hit 68 times? No, you haven't. It's just one of those things where we just say, as black folks and as cops, we just say, yeah, guys, we're not going to do that again. We'll tase them, we'll dive on them, we'll try to do something else, but we won't do that again. Things like George Floyd, you won't see that again, where a motherfucker does just what he did. Exactly. Like, get on his neck, get on his chest, and just sit there like a dumbass while he's handcuffed for 8 minutes, 9 minutes, or whatever the fuck he did. You're not going to see that again. You won't see that level of just doing stupid shit just like that. We are mimicking the same shit. Put your hands up. Nope, I'm running. Why? It's 19 fucking police cars behind you. Where are you running to? It's fucking stupid. And it has to be a point to where we say, why are we still doing this? Instead of just going to jail. I don't know if the family has made a press conference yet or had a press conference yet, but I tell you what, I do know that Ben Crump is involved. But it's just certain things that should not keep happening. You won't see, what's the boy that was running? Now, I wanted to say Rayshard Brooks, but that ain't it. The boy in Georgia that was running, that was looking around in the houses and all that shit. And then the motherfucking 3 white boys got on the pickup truck and following them and shit like that, caught up with him with a shotgun, and he got shot. You won't see that again. Ahmaud Arbery, thank you. You won't see it again. You just won't. You just won't see it. That motherfucker said Ahmad Rashad. Glenda, Ahmad Rashad was a hell of a football player. Hall of Famer, baby. But it's like, those are the things that you say, well, goddamn. Why is it that they can learn, but we can't? And I don't understand it. They keep doing the same thing, and they keep getting in the streets, marching the same marches, yelling the same fucking chants, and it's not changing a goddamn thing. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. And I don't understand why people aren't talking about this. Say, hey, man, they need to start a movement that says that a just go to jail movement. When the police stop you, man, put your hands behind your back and just go to jail. Police pull you over, put your hands behind your back and just go to jail. If that's where you got to go, that's where you got to go. Because you will go to jail and you will get out. You running from the cops, you might not come home. You wrestling with the police, you might not come home. And I understand it's not just black people getting screwed, but it's black people that's doing this shit the most. And then they're the main ones talking about they did us wrong. They keep killing us. Black Lives Matter. They shot them down like a dog. They keep doing that shit. White folks, they shut the fuck up when they relatives at the goddamn fool and wind up getting killed by the police. They do. You've seen it time and time again. I've done countless videos of motherfuckers that have gotten shot and killed by the police, and they just shut the fuck up. They family will be like, man, I've told that they will sit back and they'll be sitting there amongst themselves, and you'll never hear it. It won't be the white version of being Crump. It won't be none of that. Them white folks will sit back and be like, I told Mordecai that he should have went to jail when they first had the warrant. He didn't go, so therefore Mordecai brought it on himself. I don't have nothing to do with it. And that'll be his motherfucking grandmama. And all the rest of them will be behind grandmama saying, yep, we told Mordecai. I sure did. I tried to tell Mordecai as well. They do. They shut the fuck up. You don't see him walking in the streets. You don't see him carrying signs talking about they did to him on purpose. This is a cover up. The pigs in the blanket. We need to fry him like bacon. They killed Mordecai because he was white. You don't see that shit. White folks will look and see that they goddamn relative was a goddamn fool. You say Bubba was cooking meth. All right, well, a man's got to earn a living. You say he was cooking meth. He had a 15-year-old girl tied up in a basement. Well, I guess somebody, and he was lonely, probably needed some companionship. Then you say he did what? The police showed up. And then he did what? He was fighting the police? Yep, he was fighting the police, and then the police shot him. Well, there it is. I get it. Can't fight the police. They get it. They put it all together. Yep, nope. I ain't marching in no goddamn streets for him. It's too goddamn hot outside. I'd rather sit on my porch. I'd rather sip my mint julep like the white person I am. And I'm going to sit there and enjoy myself. Because what he did was dumb. Gonna sit there and be cooking methamphetamine, got a 15-year-old girl chained up. Then when the police come, you want to fight them? You deserve just what you got. And they move on. Won't hear shit. Won't be in front of them, won't make sign the first. They won't even draw on a paper bag. They won't put no fucking teddy bears out on the street where he got shot. They won't go and do no stupid hold no candlelight vigils. They don't go and get the pastor to come and talk. Cause even the pastor gonna be like, Dominos, nope. And go take his ass back to his church and mess with his little boys. That's what he gonna do. I'm just telling you. That's what you don't see it. It's only us that do it. We're the only ones that insist on this shit. And if it's and I see what somebody put in there, like even I can understand if it's a little kid. I can understand a kid because a kid is just gonna be scared. Like the little Mexican kid that got shot. I forgot his name. I was about to say Elian Gonzalez, but that is not him. That little kid that was running from CPD turned around and got his ass lit up. I totally get it. That's a little boy. He was 13 years old. I understand that. He's scared. I get it. Took the fuck off running, already did some fuck shit, and he was trying to get away. I totally understand that. Adam Toledo. Thank you, Matt. Adam Toledo, absolutely. I understood why he ran. Kids gonna run from the police, especially when they done did some bad shit. That's just what it is. If you see a Mexican get killed like this, I guarantee you the Mexican gonna be drunk off his ass. They showed a picture of I just saw a video about a Mexican who got killed at a wedding. He had a wedding, drunk than a motherfucker, fucking up. The hotel called the police. The police came trying to defuse the situation, trying to get this motherfucker under control. Mexican got to talking shit. Don't you ever put your fucking hands on my sister. Don't fucking touch my sister. And got to scuffling, stole on the police. Next thing you know, cow. Everybody, ay, Dios mío, ay. And there it is. Ain't no Mexican dude just
running from the police, and then turns around and got a no warrant and turn around and say, yeah, I got this gun, let me point it at you. Just saying. That's what they do. When you see a Mexican doing some stupid shit like that, they fucked up. They drunk as shit or they high as a motherfucker. And that's when they get their ass locked up or they get shot up. But they are fucking impaired. A nigga be getting straight up on his way to work. A nigga be on his way to work, going to nigga on his way to work, going to work at a law firm. 9:30 in the morning. Police pull him over, he going a 30-mile motherfucking chase. Reginald, why did you drive 30 miles? Hey man, I was scared of the police. You're a fucking lawyer. I'm just saying. Why did you have your phone out in your hand and pointed it at us like it was a gun? Man, I was just scared. Come on, man. That's just what this is. And you gonna see it. Just watch this shit and you tell me that damn, B, you kind of like lying. Just tell me if I'm lying. Stop me and say, dude, you fucking lying. This is the shit that we continuously do. I can't tell you. The only thing that's really different about this is the 60 motherfucking wing, pan of wings he got. That's the only thing different is that this dude got a 60-piece pan of chicken wings to go along with this stupid shit that he did. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. I don't know why the fuck he did what the fuck he did, but that's exactly the only difference. If he would have got shot 6 times, it would have been like any other fucking shooting, a typical weekend. Watch this shit.
New details in the deadly police shooting of a 25-year-old man in Akron, Ohio. Police.
Thank you. I forgot to add that part. And this grown-ass nigga is 25. He ain't no baby. And that's another thing, too. Every time a nigga gets shot up like this, they go and find the nigga's 8th grade picture with him sitting there with the little wood thing doing this, that's his picture. That's who he was, just an angel. Just an angel. He was the fucking salt of the earth. It's ridiculous.
Releasing body camera footage of the officer-involved shooting of Jayland Walker today. It shows the moments before and after officers tried to pull over a car. When the pursuit ended, Walker got out and ran away. That's when officers reportedly used their tasers at first to try to stop him. Then they shot him 60 times. Police confirming he was unarmed at the time of the shooting. A gun was found in his car, and they contend it was fired at police during the pursuit. Since his death, protesters have been gathering at police headquarters demanding answers.
They need to be able to articulate what specific threats they were facing, and that goes for every round that goes down the barrel of their gun. And they need to be held to account.
The 8 officers involved in the shooting have been placed on administrative leave pending the investigation. The city of Akron has canceled 4th of July festivities, the mayor saying in part, quote, "This is not a time for a city-led celebration."
You know you ain't shit when you done fucked up the whole fucking 4th of July weekend. Niggas ain't shit. Travis Joe said, you don't know self-preservation. Prove me wrong. Travis Joe, I have no fucking idea what that means. Can you please speak in a complete thought instead of fragment? I don't know what that means, sir. So please clarify. And then he says, this is educated. I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe he's drunk typing. I don't know. But 25 years old. And my thing is this. When you see all of the police officers that are there, that in itself, I could even go with a guy who's maybe one-on-one with a cop and think he got a chance to sprint down the road or sprint into a fucking forest or some shit and run. Like, that was one of my biggest fears in Allegheny County when I was working there, is having to chase a motherfucker into one of them goddamn cornfields, because I wasn't doing it. I wasn't doing it. It'd be dark, and unless you got some moonlight out there, your ass is in, I'm like motherfucking Vin Diesel, it's pitch black, goddammit. And I'm not gonna chase no motherfucker in no cornfield
and I don't live out there. I ain't from there. I don't live there, so I'm not doing that shit. I'm just not doing it. It's like running in a cornfield trying to chase a motherfucker. So I can understand pulling over a motherfucker, black dude. I don't care. I can pull over a nigga on a dirt road or some shit like that in Allegan County, and a motherfucker take the fuck off and runs off into the cornfield. Yes, nigga, you got a great chance of getting the fuck away. However, it's only gonna be for a short time because we got your prints in the car. If the car's yours, the car's registered to you, so we gonna eventually catch up with you. But if you just want a few days of freedom, then I get it. I get it. But it's like I don't understand why someone who's in the inner city got 39 motherfucking police officers behind them, and he's like, yeah, I can get away. I can get out of here. Just saying. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever. There we go.
And it was just jaw-dropping to see the body camera footage for the first time. Police blurred the officers' faces and they have not released their names. From the moment of the first shots to an officer announcing to cease fire, it was just 7 seconds in its entirety. We again want to warn you, the video is disturbing, and out of respect for Walker's family that does not want to see his body, we're not showing that portion of the video.
Akron police first released 2 video clips, the first showing a narration of the chase, the second in real time.
21 shots fired, that vehicle just had a shot come out of its door.
An officer describes a gunshot from Jayland Walker's car as they chased Walker on Route 8 after police say Walker didn't stop for a traffic and equipment violation less than a half mile before on East Talmadge.
No speed driver here looking, grabbing something and a shot came out through his door.
Akron Police Chief Stephen Milet says ODOT camera captured what they believe was a muzzle flash out of Walker's car. Watch closely the moments right before.
Did you see how many police cars were behind this dude? Where the fuck do you think you're gonna go? Can somebody please show me one time that is not in a movie or not on a TV show where there were more than 2 police cars and the motherfucker got away? I'm gonna give you the fact. I'm gonna give it to you and say maybe if it was 1 car behind you might get away. I'm going to give you that. Can someone show me the video, give me the body cam footage, the dash cam footage, whichever you want, whatever you can get a hold of a person on foot or in a vehicle getting away from more than 2 police cars? Even if they driving a Hellcat, a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a fucking a Tesla Plaid, I don't give a fuck what the fuck they're in. Show me the video. That is not a movie. If it ain't got Vin Diesel in it, if it ain't got motherfucker the white boy with the George Jefferson that keep it cut low with 5 o'clock shadow on his head, if it ain't him, Jason Statham. If it ain't Jason Statham or any of these other motherfuckers, right? If it ain't the Blues, even the Blues Brothers got caught, nigga. You gotta remember that. The Blues Brothers even got caught. Show me where these motherfuckers got the fuck away. And it's not a fucking movie or TV show. I've yet to see it. I'm just saying. Then they call him and say, I was about to say Tokyo Drift. You ain't getting away. I don't understand why you would even say, all right, look, man, 1 car, possibly. The planets could be aligned and the perfect storm could allow it. Possibly. But other than that, nigga, it's nothing happening. Between motherfuckers be trying to run and it's a goddamn ghetto bird in the sky. It's a chopper out there. Get to the chopper. They've gotten to the chopper and they own your ass. Dude, they got dogs and all that kind of shit out there. You're not getting away.
Why keep running? Why not just say, man, fuck it, man. Let me go on here, take this motherfucking ride downtown. Email it to me, Juan. Email it to me, man. TheRelationshipRehab@gmail.com. I'm just saying, and you telling me, Juan, that it's more than 2 cars. It's more than 2 cars that's chasing this guy, and he gone, and they don't never catch him. Because if they got his license plate number, they got his ass. They may not have caught him in the moment, but they gonna catch his ass. That happens all the time. A motherfucker hop back in his shit and drive off. Okay, please send that to me. Because this motherfucker is the one out of how many fucking millions? And in that case, unless you got a Hellcat, this nigga was in like a 89 Regal. Short body. This motherfucker in an 89 Regal talking about he getting away from the police. I mean, come the fuck on, man. How stupid can you get? How do you expect this to end with all these goddamn police cars behind you? It's not gonna end with you getting away, going home, and you got this great story to tell you and your boys for the next 30 years. Shit's ridiculous.
Police kill Walker. You see officers running to Walker's car, guns drawn. Walker, wearing a mask, jumped out as it slowed down on East Wilbeth in Claremont and started running. Officers followed. Seconds later,
Do you see how close these police officers are? Now, unless you Deion Primetime Sanders in his prime, Devin Hester, Darrell Green, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith ain't had no breakaway speed. O.J. Simpson, Walter Payton. I mean, unless you got breakaway speed like that, you can fucking forget it with this. It's 8 police officers. Right, Tyreek Hill, if you ain't Reek, sit the fuck down. It's like, come the fuck, if you ain't DK Metcalf, sit your punk ass down. Randy Moss, right, Usain Bolt. Bo Jackson, yes, Bo Jackson had breakaway speed. This close, you can fucking forget it. This nigga's less than 10 yards away from him. Chris Johnson, the road runner. I'll give you that one, Butter Pecan. Yes, O.J. Simpson had breakaway speed. Desmond Howard. Derrick Henry. Lionel Messi. I don't know who that is. Marshawn Lynch. At least Marshawn Lynch you're gonna be hard to take down. Shit. That motherfucker says Speedy Gonzaga. Nigga, Gonzaga is a college. It's Gonzalez. Gonzalez. It's like, what the fuck? Ricky Henderson. Yep. Yeah, Ricky Henderson. Ricky gonna break away from your ass. Oh, Messi is soccer. That's why I don't know him. Okay, I got you. That nigga said Scooby-Doo. Right. Sonic the Hedgehog. He got breakaway speed. Unless you Super Mario that done got the star. You can get away. It's like, what the fuck? If you ain't one of these motherfuckers, you can fucking forget it, dude. Flash, yes. A-Train from the Boys before he got hurt, yes. Willie got caught, Jason. Hey, Willie. Willie got caught. I'm just saying, you're not going to break away and be gone. That's not happening. Christian Zen over on the United Guns of America says, standards needs to be raised. People put up with the absurdity High standards change culture. People accept a culture of doing insane things. Allow families to be fatherless, and this will continue. Well stated, sir. Thank you, Zen. And he donated 1111. My boy Tommy favorite number. Shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. I'm just saying, that shit, you're not gonna get away from this. And niggas is still doing this shit. And that's one of the main reasons why I did this video. Even Ricky got caught, big man. I'm sorry. And that was Ricky's problem. Ricky was drinking milk, hitting a scratch off, and didn't think to just take the fuck off. He went, oh no, man, them fools they ain't gonna do nothing. Them fools are just nothing. That's all they were doing. They just talking trash, man. Till he saw that. Ricky! He saw that nigga out that motherfucking bullshit ass. Out that back of that motherfucking Honda, nigga. Ricky! Run, Ricky, yeah, he running. Run, Ricky, yeah, he running. Lit his ass up. So even Ricky got caught. I'm just saying. You're not getting away. This nigga ain't getting away. What the fuck you running for, dude?
Fire that lasted 7 seconds. Chief Milet says he has watched the video at least 40 times.
When you see it in real time, it's very hard to distinguish what Mr. Walker is doing.
Chief Milet just...
I'm sorry, I have to stop the show for this because this is a great point that was made. Nellie Mack, I've asked that question for about 25 years. Why didn't Ricky and Trey just hop a fence and stay in a backyard? They got away, and them niggas wasn't getting out their car to walk up and down and check the yards. They should have just stayed they ass in somebody's yard for about 20 minutes. They could have sat down and chilled. Ricky could have finished his milk. Ricky could have finished his scratch off, eating his little motherfucking curds and whey, and that would have been it. He would have went on, became a football player, got his scholarship. Him and his baby mama, they would have went on and lived a prosperous life. He passed the SAT with a 720, I think that's what he got, or a 704 or some shit. But Ricky was dumb in thinking that them niggas wasn't gonna still be looking for his ass. Nah, man, let's speed up. Boy, you on some dumb shit, and that's why Ricky's dead. A 702, that's what it was. Just like the group. Boom like an 808. Circle like a figure 8. Just saying. Y'all, so everybody done thought about that. I'm going to tell you, I done motherfucking ran a couple of times for some shit. And once I was able to get some distance, I got little. Ducked down. Hid. I was fat, couldn't run too long. But I was smart. Just saying.
Describes still photos he says appears to show Walker going down to his waist area, turning toward officers, and a forward motion of his arm. In the end, Walker had at least 60 gun-related wounds, according to the ME's report. The chief says the ME is still determining entry and exit wounds.
Each officer, independent of each other, related that they felt that Mr. Walker had turned and was motioning and moving into a firing position.
Chief Milet says the officers were immediately sequestered and did an individual...
On everything I love, I think that's a Regal. I bullshit you not. I think this is a Regal that this nigga driving.
Walkthrough of the scene with investigators.
The 8 officers who were directly involved in the shooting.
But the officers have not given statements. It's been nearly 1 week since the deadly shooting.
The officers don't have to give a statement, okay? Every American is entitled to due process.
Yeah.
And they don't, just like everybody else, they do not have to give a statement. My understanding from the union president is they are going to fully cooperate.
Again, BCI is the lead investigator in this deadly shooting. Also, the full autopsy report has not yet been finalized.
Some tough stuff and very tough to watch. Now, police say ODOT cameras captured. We've heard a lot about a muzzle flash.
Right. And so the chief was talking more about that, and he says they returned to where that scene of that muzzle shot was, that they say, and they say they did recover shell casings consistent with the gun in Walker's car. But the chief says BCI will determine if it came from the gun. So,
Tara, thank you so much.
Okay, so they're saying that he shot somewhere in the car and that there was a round in the car. There was a brass casing in the car. And we move to the other side of this thing, which is the police. Now, y'all know how I feel about my boys in blue. But I'm going to tell you this. Y'all also know how I will ride these motherfuckers when they wrong, and I'll ride for them when they right. And in this instance right here, this was probably one of the top 5 worst shootings I've ever seen by the police. The amount of negligence, the amount of not overkill, but just, if overshooting is a word, there it is. There it is. Because here's the thing. When you're chasing someone, the thing that you're looking for, and like I always tell y'all, whenever you in a situation and there's somebody's ass is on the line, your ass is on the line, you think this person gonna do some shit to you, the thing that you're looking for and the thing that hurts you is what? I've said it plenty of times. You're looking for what? See if somebody gets it. Thank you, Jason. I knew Jason was going to get it. You can't answer that, Jason. Hands. Hands are what hurts you. So it's like when you're talking about if he had a gun, if he had a knife, if he had a stick, if he had some bubble gum, if he had some rocks, if he had some pop rocks, whatever the case may be, you're looking for hands. The thing about this is that they were chasing this guy, in pursuit of this guy, and they fucked up on several occasions. Number one, when they appeared, and a lot of people didn't see this part or didn't recognize this part, they tried to pit the car and fuck that up. When you pit a car, you pit a car. You hit that motherfucker. It ain't no, oh, I'm gonna try to nudge it on over. If you're gonna say we're gonna pit this car, you hit the fucking car and you get it cracking. That's one thing that they fucked up on. The other thing is, it's okay to have your gun out chasing a motherfucker. It's 8 of y'all. It's 8 of y'all running after this one guy. And if you believe that he shot at you once, that's fine too. However, when you're out there and you're chasing this guy, you're looking for his hands. Period. And if it's 8 of y'all, everybody ain't got to shoot. And everybody ain't got to have their gun out. Just saying. To be that ready to shoot somebody, that's all relative. Because you can have your own assessment because you are there in the moment. I get it. But when you shoot a motherfucker that many times, at worst, it should have been maybe 24 shots. That's 3 shots per officer, and it should have been literally like simultaneous. That's all I'm saying. There were other police officers besides those 8 that were close by that did not get a shot off because they knew that it was excessive. And I'm not one of those people that say, oh, well, you can only shoot somebody 4 times. Nope. My thing is this. Most police officers, most situations like this, where you have a motherfucker that shoots a gun, If it's one person against another person, you're looking for that person to go down. Once that person goes down, you're now reassessing. 2 shots, 3 shots, 4 shots. I get it. I get it. If you by yourself, letting off 5 or 6, understandable. My thing is, how do y'all let off 60 fucking rounds and the dude went down instantly? The other part about this as to why these 8 cops all should not have shot their guns, and you'll see it in the next video, there was people, officers crossing in front of other officers. Who the fuck does that? Literally, you'll see police officers almost in the line of fire. There's one where one crosses over. I don't know how another officer didn't get hit by another. I don't understand. I do not know how they did it. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they all crossed over like that. And all of them didn't cross over, but some of them were in close enough proximity to where it wasn't safe to be shooting as a police officer. There was plenty of opportunity to say, okay, this guy got his gun out, that guy got his gun out. Let me see if I see some hands, and if this motherfucker turn around, because my thing is this. The way he turns around, everybody ain't gonna see the same thing at once. So it's like, even when you see that shit go down, you still should be looking for hands. And then if you decide to shoot, because your other officers are shooting, it should not be 60 fucking rounds with 8 of y'all out there. You should be thinking, 8 of us out here, maybe 2 shots apiece. I'm going to put 2 on them and see what happens. I'm going to put 2 on them and see what happens. See if you go down. It's like you have to realize what you're doing because as a police officer, as a fucking professional, as the trained professional in this situation and the person in authority, you need to know what the fuck you're doing before you do it. That's just like the dumbass who was just randomly shooting in Breonna Taylor, in that Breonna Taylor shooting. What those other police officers did, totally fucking justified. I would have shot her motherfucking ass too. Fuck that. But the dumbass that was just shooting blindly into the fucking window like he was at the fucking OK Corral, dumb son of a bitch.
Look at you dumb son of a bitch. You dumb son of a bitch.
There was no reason for that dude to be shooting, and he could not see what the fuck he was shooting at, to the point to where he shot over into another fucking person's apartment. You are responsible for every bullet that leaves your gun. Be aware of your target and what is beyond it. Just saying. So yes, I understand that people are looking at this shit and saying, oh man, well they did this and they did that and you got all this shit that happened. You don't know what, there's a lot going on. It is a lot going on. Which is why you should be even more observant. Which is why you should be on the ready. Which is why you should know what you gonna do before you do it. There is not an instance, unless you going up against a T-1000 or a T-2000 or some shit, where you dumping a whole mag into a motherfucker and it's 8 of y'all. I'm just saying. And that's what they did. This was so fucking reckless. It just was. It was reckless. The way they handled themselves in this situation, getting this motherfucker down, going after this motherfucker, all that shit, I get it. But when your ass starts shooting, you need to shoot with some kind of fucking sense. Like them stupid ass police officers, that video I did about them dumb ass police officers shooting off like 80 something rounds through the fucking car, chasing a motherfucker down the street. Motherfucking police officer drive like he in a fucking movie. Driving his fucking police car, shooting through the fucking thing, shooting through the goddamn windshield. Chasing down a motherfucker. Like, dude, this ain't fucking TV. Like the motherfucker who, the lady who shot the fucking, who was shooting at a motherfucker out in the street or some shit like that here in Texas, and she did some stupid shit and shot the motherfucker by accident. It's like you gotta be responsible for what you're doing. You have to be. Right, some Raising Arizona shit. What you know about Raising Arizona? I love that fucking movie. That's my fucking movie. But let's just watch this shit and you will see just what the fuck these dudes did and how reckless they were when you got the world behind you. You had 30 motherfuckers there with you. Yeah, it's definitely one of Nicolas Cage's best movies, man. Absolutely. These dudes, what they did and the way that they did it, and I'm saying like this.
On Monday, June 27th, 2022.
If it was one guy that let off all these rounds and it was just him going up against this guy and that guy had a weapon, I get it. But you don't see shit and you shot off 60 rounds? You hit this motherfucker 60 times? Man, goddamn.
At 12:30 in the morning, Akron police officers attempted to stop a silver Buick on East Talmadge Avenue near Thayer Street. Officers informed dispatch that the reason for the stop was for a traffic violation as well as an equipment violation. The driver...
Did you hear that? He was stopping him for a traffic violation and for an equipment violation. Traffic stop and an equipment violation. And this kid had no, well, now he ain't no fucking kid. This grown ass nigga had no record. 25 years old, no record. What the fuck are you running for? Shout out to my man on your 6. He done became a relationship builder. Sir, you are on a new level.
I'm on a new level. I'm on it. I'm on a new level. I'm on it. I'm on a new level. I'm on it. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.
My man. But I'm just saying, it's like he had no record. So what happens? Worst case scenario, you get a ticket? 2? Equipment violation is like headlight out. Tail light out. No bumper. Just saying. That's just what it is. That's an equipment violation. A piece of your car, the equipment on your vehicle, something's not working. Right, broken mirror or some shit like that. I mean, everyday traffic stop shit. Nothing that was, oh man, this dude about to go to jail forever. He about to get a felony. The dude did nothing felonious. To the point to where even if that gun he had was illegal, which I doubt it because he didn't have a record. But if the gun was illegal, he probably wouldn't have even gotten searched. Possibly. And if you did, okay, I get caught with a gun. Sure in the hell beats being dead.
The driver of the vehicle refused to stop, and officers initiated a vehicle pursuit as the vehicle was nearing the East Talmadge Avenue entrance ramp to Route 8 southbound. Approximately 40 seconds after the driver of the vehicle fled from the attempted stop, a sound consistent with a gunshot can be heard on the body-worn cameras of the officers. Officers notified dispatch that a shot came out of the suspect's car door.
Now, this has been a point of contention. People have been talking about it wasn't no gunshot. They said the gunshot, what appeared to be a muzzle flash, was only on a traffic cam and there was no dash cam to record it. However, there's still a gun in this motherfucker's car and there's still brass in this motherfucker's car. Plain and simple. And I don't know if he was shooting at the police. I don't know if he was nervous, trying to hide the gun or trying to put the gun in the glove box, trying to tuck it under the seat, whatever, and he accidentally fired it. So fucking what? I don't give a shit. The gun went off, which would have been more of a reason for your dumb ass to pull over, lay down, get out and lay down if that's what you got to do. Just saying. I'm just saying. There was, even if he accidentally he was nervous and he let off a round. Let's just say he had a fucking an accidental discharge. Fine. Even more of a reason for you to surrender. Pull over, hands out the car, go to jail. Just saying. That's it.
Getting onto 8 South from Talmadge. The reason for stop was traffic and equipment violation.
All cars in effect.
21 shots fired. That vehicle just had a shot come out of its door.
At the time of the sound, a flash of light can be seen along the driver's side of the suspect vehicle.
Do you see this shit? There you go. You saw that? To me, that looks like he was shooting at the motherfuckers.
The vehicle pursuit continued on the expressway for several minutes, and the suspect...
Watch it again. Watch this shit again. I'm just calling it the way that it is. That's what the shit looks like. You ain't shit, Alex. You bogus as hell for that. Men don't come too quick. Women just come too slow. That's what that is.
21 shots fired. That vehicle just had a shot come out of its door.
So, to all of the conspiracy theorists out there and all the people that saying all the police lying and all that shit, here's what happens. They see something and they reported it. As my man DJ Just Jay say, they see something, they said something. So they see this happening and they just reporting what they're seeing as they're in pursuit. But there's actual video footage that shows this actually happens. So it's not like they making this shit up because some people trying to make, he didn't have no gun at all. Bullshit. He clearly fired off a round.
At the time of the sound, a flash of light can be seen along the driver's side of the suspect vehicle.
Matter of fact, let me... There it is. Watch. Bam. Right there. Now, if that wasn't no muzzle flash, then maybe he got a really bright
The vehicle pursuit
flashlight on his
continued on the
cell phone.
expressway for several minutes, and the suspect vehicle exited onto the Archwood Avenue ramp. The pursuit proceeded through several city streets until he neared the intersection of East Wilbeth Road and Claremont Street. At that point, the driver slowed down and exited through the passenger side door of the moving vehicle wearing a ski mask.
Boom. Now, here's my thing. This is fucking June 27th. June 27th. He's in a car by himself, so he can't say he got that mask on to protect himself from COVID. Why you got the ski mask on, bro? Ski mask way, nigga ransom note. Far from handsome, but damn a nigga tote. More guns than roses. What the fuck you doing with a ski mask on in June? Post-COVID. I'm just saying, man. What is it that, and let's just say, like Jason said, he just probably robbed somebody. Let's just say he did. He still don't have a record going by what police know. To the police, and via his record that he has right now, he is still a law-abiding citizen with no record. But yet, this nigga decides to say, with all of these police cars behind him, 8 officers chasing him, I'm going to get out this car, let it keep rolling, out the passenger side, and then I'm going to run where? Where the fuck are you running to, sir? Where the fuck are you running to? To what end are you running? Where the fuck does this chase end, sir? Are you that fast and that confident to where you're going to outrun not 1, not 2, not 4, not 6, but 8 police officers within 10 yards of you that are right there on your ass? Not to mention the other ones that are on the way that are 20 yards back. You got within 10 yards 8 fucking police officers on your ass, and you think you about to outrun these motherfuckers? You gonna outrun all 8. You're just that fast. You're that much of a marathon runner. You're that much of a fucking sprinter to where you got this. Yeah, I'm out. Coattail, don't argue with the wind. Feet, don't fail me now. I'm sorry, Robbie Blue, but I'm Soto Nation raised. It is what it is. But just think about what the fuck this dude is doing at this moment, because he's still alive. Nan shot has been fired, except for the one he shot. But this motherfucker is right here and could still give up. My give up. Hit him with the Jar Jar Binks, and he's done. You're done. You're done. You're done. But no, I'm going to take the fuck off. And go where? Just ask yourself that. Young niggas that's out here in these streets, my young thugs, my young little whippersnappers out here with the choppers and all that shit, the young King Vaughns of the world. When you decide to run from 12, just answer this question to yourself. Where am I gonna run to? Where am I gonna run to when I need love? I'm just saying. Where the fuck does this end? What, you just getting away? You just that fast, huh? Pew! I'm gone.
The suspect fled from the vehicle on foot, turning and facing officers momentarily. He continued to run, evading arrest. Officers attempted to safely take the suspect into custody by deploying their tasers.
And here's my point here. This is why I keep telling motherfuckers, I don't fuck with these tasers. I think tasers in the police department are a waste of fucking time. Because these motherfuckers are just like, what is it? Mounds and Almond Joy. Sometimes they feel like they work, sometimes they don't. Almond Joy has nuts and Mounds don't. It's literally a 50-50 chance that this motherfucking taser is gonna work, or you gonna hit the motherfucker with the taser and you get him. I'd rather a motherfucker hit their ass with that beanbag shotgun shit or shoot their ass with that non-lethal shit, some rubber bullets or some shit like that, than to do this stupid shit. Because this clearly didn't work. And here, watch what happens. Taser deployed. Taser, taser, taser.
The deployment of tasers was unsuccessful and the suspect continued to flee on foot. As the foot chase reached the nearby parking lot, the suspect stopped and quickly turned towards the pursuing officers.
There you go. And here's my thing. The person that is in this instance that has the right to shoot is the lead person. The person who is out front. The person who is in potentially, shout out to my man on your 6, hit your boy with $5. The person that is closest to the threat is the person that is the most justified to shoot. If I got 3 or 4 officers in front of me, 2 or 3 officers in front of me, the last thing I need to be doing is shooting my gun. I'm just saying. Could this be an asshole who's gonna try to end it all and turn around and shoot at us? Yes, he could. But this motherfucker here is literally running, and there are other, well, not this one, but you're gonna see other officers running, and they got other officers already in front of them. Why are you shooting? I can totally get 1,000% why you got your gun out, but I don't know why you would be shooting. E-Funk De La Soul says, have you been there? Please give me a point to why you even asked that question, sir. There you go. Turn around.
Officers reacted by discharging their firearms, striking the suspect. Under visual inspection of the suspect's vehicle, a handgun, a loaded magazine for a handgun, and what appears to be a gold wedding ring were observed in plain view on the driver's seat.
Now, I'm going to say this in my 5% conspiracy theorists. I always say I got 5, I'm this much conspiracy theory. With this guy not having any records, with this guy not having any type of felony, law-abiding citizen, and with what I saw here, when I saw that gun, the magazine, and that wedding ring, I believe that there was some part of him that may have been suicide by cop. Because it's one of the few things that makes sense. Why would a law-abiding citizen, a guy who's never had a record, go through all of this and do all that he did? Here's my kicker. He left his gun and the magazine on the seat. Typical bad guys don't do that. To have his wedding ring off, to have his gun on the seat with the extra mag, I'm betting that that is a legally purchased firearm. I'm betting that that is his firearm and that it is left in the fucking seat. Oh, wow. JB, please tell me that ain't true. JB, please tell me that ain't true. If JB is correct, because like I said, I haven't had a chance to do that. If JB is correct and said his fiance died in May, that's it. Field goal. Touchdown. Let's kick the field goal. If that's what is true, because that's the only thing that stuck out to me with this whole case, was I said, well, why the fuck would a dumbass bad guy not only leave what appears to be a brand new Glock. That looks like a Gen 5 if I'm not mistaken. Why would he leave his Glock sitting on the seat with the extra magazine and the wedding ring? The wedding ring is what threw me the fuck off. And I said, nah, maybe this dude was cashing out. Yeah, if that's what it is, then I'm telling you that's where I'm gonna take my chips and I'm gonna slide it on over to death by cop. That's exactly what I said to myself. I said, man, why would this motherfucker do? It's too odd. In the driver's seat, a round was fired, which would then level the shit up. Yes, suicide by cop situation, Juan. I'm just saying, the one single shot, because here's my thing, a thug ass nigga gonna let it ride. If they really trying to, as niggas say on the street, blick at the cops. If they blicking at the cops at 12, they gonna let it ride. One shot fired, that levels up the force, level of force, that ups the level of force, and then he leaves that in the car with the extra mag and his wedding ring. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Digital, are you literally just trying to just type the most dumbass fucking comments in the chat? This dude says the way the Glock was left looks gay. Guns are dumb. It's 2022 too. Police shouldn't exist. What a weird reality. Come on, man. Please, y'all. Let's just stay on topic. I'm just saying, dude. This shit here, when I saw this, I said, man, that's some weird shit for a guy who has never had a fucking incident, who ain't got no record. Ain't got no, yeah, I did say ain't got no. Doesn't have a record. Shit is ridiculous. Like, you ain't gonna just do no shit like that. You ain't just gonna leave that gun, magazine, and your wedding ring on the seat while you get out opposite side with a ski mask on, running in July. For what reason? And then you run, stop, and turn around? Come on, man. Yeah, JB, if you said if this dude fiance was dead, man, that's it. I said it. But like I said, I just did not have time to go ahead and go all the way into this. But there it is. JB done helped me crack the case. I'm going to Google this real quick. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Was mourning the death of his fiance. There it is. 2 violent deaths in a month. Jayland Walker's girlfriend died in a hit-skip accident in Southwest Ohio. Wow. As Flavor Flav would say, wow. Yup. There you go. That's it. And his girlfriend died in violent deaths in opposite ends of the state. Each incident has stunned the authorities, leaving them with more questions than answers. There you go. Prompted outcries against cities. Wow, that's wild than a motherfucker. The shooting came at the time when, yep, we know that. Said Beasley, that Beasley, 27, was an occupant in a slow-moving van south of I-71 near Lebanon at about 1 a.m. A semi-tractor trailer struck the rear of the 2003 Ford E-150 van. Beasley had not been wearing a seatbelt. God damn. Come on, man. We still doing that. Y'all niggas still not wearing seatbelts? Come on, y'all. The impact threw her onto the roadway. Beasley remained down when another southbound vehicle struck her on the roadway, causing her to suffer major injuries, including, according to the state patrol. The vehicle never stopped, and a patrol spokesman said Tuesday that no one has been arrested in the case. There it is. There it is. There it is right there. Man, Beasley was in the vehicle with her sister, Jasmine, and her mother, Shalacia, and Aunt Andre Keys. They were taken to a nearby hospital and treated for injuries because they probably had on their fucking seatbelts. Attempted to reach out to Beasley's family as well as Keys seeking comment on the accidental insight of Jamisha. Wow. A message also was left for Walker's attorneys. Man. Nearly a month before her death comes, nearly a month before Walker, also of Akron, who was killed following a chase by city police officers. There it is. Officer said Walker fired a shot during the chase, then got out of the car and ran away wearing a ski mask. The city said officers used tasers on Walker before the officers, whom the city has not named, shot him. Attorneys for Walker said the family fired nearly 90 bullets. The officers fired nearly 90 bullets, as many as 60 striking Walker. That's it. There it is right there. So it is what it is. But I'm telling you, this evidence right here, this clearly indicates, or it, to me, indicates to that. It clearly points to that. And it's like, damn. That's just what it is. I just don't, I mean, wow. My man just, I mean, and as sad as it is, it's like he just, I guess he couldn't take it. We all have our breaking points, and it looked like he hit his. Thank you for leaving. You don't have to announce that you're leaving. Just go. Just be out. Thank you so much, sir. Have a good life. Yep, there it is. Bye-bye. But, damn, that's what that showed me. When I saw that, I was like, wow. Wait, didn't you just say you was out digital? Just leave. You said you was leaving.
Body-worn cameras do not provide a 360-degree or three-dimensional view. We will now play 13 body-worn camera videos.
Check this shit out. No. You already said Digital Avenue. You said you out. Just go. That's it. Just.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
That's it. I mean, just like you didn't announce yourself coming, you don't have to announce yourself going. Just be out. Bye-bye. Like, God damn. Just saying. Man, I don't understand why people do that. I'm a little YouTuber. I got 220 people watching me. You ain't got to stay here. You don't get your ass on. Go to a bigger channel. I'm just saying, there's too many other channels out here, man. Jesus Christ. Now would be a good time to insert an ad. Let's do it. These people, man, they come here and say all this stupid shit. He's literally just talking about we all clay. The computer chips is in us. We are just matter. We are clay. Like, man, don't nobody want to hear you talk about that shit. Get your ass up out of here if this ain't what you want. You don't like this. You don't like me. Just leave. Go. Bye-bye. I have your view. Be gone. It's fine. But I promise you, he's still watching. But Let's check out this body cam.
602, I'm west on Wilbus Firestone. Trying to get in.
And this is the part to me that shows the recklessness. This is exactly what shows the recklessness part of what they were doing. And this is why I got on the police officer's ass to say, yeah, y'all fuck this up. Shout out to my man on your 6. Hit your boy with $10. But just watch this and watch how each of these officers are in pursuit of this guy, but yet and still they show different instances where they're See, like right there, that police car should have pitted that car. If y'all doing all this, y'all got the streets blocked off, there's 20 of y'all out here. If you're doing this, you should have rammed that fucking car. You hit that motherfucker if that's what you gonna do. Because he's fleeing, he's running. Hit the fucking car, throw him off his shit, and then get on his ass. That's what you do. That's just what you do. As opposed to, I'm going to ride up alongside and then I'm going to just see if he going to stop. I'm going to watch what he doing. No. Hit the fucking car, pit the damn vehicle, just like they did with the other dude who got out of jail with the sheriff chick. They flipped that motherfucking car over. And it saved lives because the motherfucker had AR-15s and all kind of handguns and shit like that in the car, ready to go to war. Just saying. And the car is still rolling, which is another reason why you pit the car. Somebody else could get hurt. A fellow officer could run, slip, and fall and get ran over by the rolling car.
Hey, don't fucking move! Don't fucking move! Don't fucking move! Show your hands! Show me your fucking hands!
Do you see how many police officers it is? There's one right up here by the actual door. Look by the door. There's one right there. You clearly, that officer right there, this is why I'm on y'all officer's ass, that officer right there has complete sight of not one, but both of his hands. He should have been the one to holster and dive on this dude right there. But he too busy doing this shit. Once he saw that his hands were empty, he should have dived on that motherfucker. He should have dove on his ass, hit that motherfucker like LT. He should have rammed that motherfucker like Bo Jackson did Brian Bosworth. That's what he should have done. Because he should have been looking, and I'm telling you what I know. When you going after a motherfucker, all you should be telling yourself is hands, hands. Watch his hands. Watch his hands. What's in his hands? What's in his hands? That's all you looking for is hands. All that other shit that's going on, you looking for hands. He could have turned it on right there because this motherfucker's staggering, right? He should have hit his ass like Warren Sapp and boom. Once he saw, he can clearly see, I can see one of his hands from here. The other hand is down by his right side, which is closer to him. You can see him running now. Nothing in his hands. But because the other officer had his gun out and didn't turn on his motherfucking jets to hit the motherfucker, he's chasing him now. You see it's at least one and two other officers that are close by, right? Just keep watching. See that? You see how many times he's shooting? He's shooting too many times. Thank you, Jason. It's way too many guns out. And I'm gonna even say that's all relative and subjective based on how you feel as an officer. You may think you cool to have your gun out. You may want to have your gun out. I get it. But as far as shooting, I got somebody already in front of me. It's me. I already let off some rounds while he's running. Then I let off some more once I saw him go down. To what point? when I can clearly see there were no guns and there was nothing in his hands. And he dropped mag. Like, this is a motherfucking Terminator. Watch this shit one more time. That's him. Stop, and then let it go again. And then let it go again. I'm telling you, it's one of those things to where you have to be cognizant of what you're doing. And you need to be looking for that thing that, because like I said, officer safety is extremely important. I'm all for officers coming home, goddammit, at the end of the night. I'm all for that. I mean, at the end of their shift, I'm all for that. Shout out to user Hero of Breath. Hit your boy with $5. Thank you. I'm all for that. But you still have to be watching for hands to see if they're going to hurt you or not. Just saying. Look, here's another one. See that? Look. Look at this. Look at all these motherfuckers out here. How many of y'all motherfuckers is it gonna take? Do you see how many officers are in front of him? He didn't even have to shoot. Look, he didn't even have to shoot. He got at least, I want to say it's 4 motherfuckers. Let me just be sure, because I definitely don't want to lie on the motherfuckers. He running. Dude is already out the car. So he's definitely one of the last. He's a tag along. He don't even realize that this motherfucker's out the car. There's 1, 2, 3. I want to say that's 4 officers. One, 2, 3, 4 officers in front of him. And everybody got their gun out. If that's me, if I'm the slowpoke, the last thing I need to do is have my gun out. If I got my gun out, the last thing I need to do is shoot. It's 4 other officers in front of me. If these 4 motherfuckers can't hit this one guy, it's something wrong with all of us. It's something wrong with all of us. Here's another one. Just to be on record, 60 shots was not enough. Why? 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 People, more shots downrange. There were 10 officers. I expect 110 rounds on someone who shot at police. Well, here's the thing. In the drugwartoday.com, don't shoot at police, dude. That is beside the point. What you talking about and what the fuck trying to statement you're trying to make, it makes no sense. I expect 110 rounds. Why? Why would you expect that? Don't shoot at the police, dude. Not enough? I mean, like, what the fuck? This is the reason why there are so many people that hate the police. Because you have people like this that think that the police can do whatever the fuck they want to do when you do something wrong. The police officers that shot this dude, that part is justified. The fact that there was 90-something rounds let off, that's negligent, dude. Because here's the thing. All bullets go somewhere. If this dude got hit 60 times and there's possibly some odd 90 bullets that done went off possibly, well, we know it was more than 60, somebody else could have gotten shot. Somebody else could have gotten hurt. A bullet could have ricocheted somewhere and somebody else could have gotten shot. Just because you the police and a motherfucker shoot at your ass don't mean you get to just be fucking reckless. That's the point. They were all front lines. No, the fuck they weren't. No, the fuck they weren't. Protecting each other from what? That's my problem with motherfuckers. People think And I get the fact that y'all want to be on the police side. I'm all for that too. But my thing is, when police do something stupid or when they do something wrong, that's just what it is. What the fuck is the problem with calling out somebody doing some shit that was negligent or wrong? They did too much. They fucking did too much. Plain and simple. Look at this. It's 4 police officers in front of me. Why do I need to shoot this guy that's already getting shot? No. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 police officers already in front of this dude. I'm sorry, 6. What the fuck did I get up there and shoot for? It's 6 other guys in front of me. It's 6 other guys in front of me. What lesson am I teaching him? Y'all don't I mean, and I'm telling you like this, man. This is the problem with a lot of police officers. Because y'all think that y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do just because you the police. That's not how this shit works. That's why you are the fucking person that is order. Chaos, order. You're the person that's order. You're supposed to be establishing order. You establish order. Because without you, it's chaos. That was chaotic. Too much going on. It's too much going on. In that case, every officer, by your logic, you dumb son of a bitch, every officer that was there should have came up and at least shot this guy once to teach him a lesson. Don't shoot at the police, dude. Hey, Williams, come on over here, man. Get your gun out. Shoot one in this guy. Hey, Kaczynski, come on over here, man. Yeah, bring your gun. Shoot one over here. Right. Thank you for proving my point. Thank you for proving my fucking point. And don't spam my chat. Well done, officers. Great job. Great execution. You brought them all home. Shoot more. Shoot faster. Ask less questions. Anyone who shoots at police, 60 rounds minimum, period. Yeah. Then the minute another officer gets shot accidentally because they listening to this dumb son of a bitch, then when one don't come home, then what you gonna say, you stupid motherfucker? Then when they keep doing this and another innocent person gets shot, then what you gonna do? Then what's your response gonna be then? And don't delete his comment, just delete when he try to spam the chat. He ain't gonna do that shit. What you gonna do then? Because when you let this stupid shit continue to go, when there's nobody, especially the trained professionals, not showing any type of restraint, then now all you're doing is what these stupid motherfuckers are doing. So you tell me what happens when you do shoot somebody by accident. Like the motherfucking officers that shot that little girl in that Target going after that active shooter. I guess that was cool too, huh? She was just innocent. See what I mean? That's when a motherfucker get quiet then, when that shit happens. And that was a legit shoot. But my point being, you should not be promoting on a person who has no gun, no weapon. You shoot at the police, 60 rounds minimum. That's stupid. And that's now, I'm not here for that kind of talk. I've already said that this motherfucker was supposed to get shot, but my problem is the fact that the other officers that were behind him, you got officers in front of you shooting your gun, dude, and you ain't even seen a gun, there's no reason for you to shoot. Because, and thank you. On to my next point. Thank you, hero. Your point is to just stop the threat. You're not here to get no get back. And that's what the fuck dumbass is talking about. Get back. That's what happened when you shoot at us. Yeah, we gonna shoot your ass 60 times. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. You do that, we gonna hit you 60 times, Joe. That's some stupid nigga talk, essentially. You got 6 motherfuckers in front of you. Why do you need to shoot your gun? I'll wait. And you haven't confirmed a weapon? Because that's what this is. This is a bunch of monkey see, monkey do. And you haven't confirmed a weapon. Why are you shooting? Because there are other officers that you're going to see. One of them has an AR-15. Don't let off a round. He don't let off a fucking round. And he running right there along these motherfuckers and don't let off a round. Why? Because he was trained and he saw a motherfucker and he didn't see a motherfucking gun. So he said, let me not shoot my rifle. Exactly, Colin. He getting clapped back. He getting clapped back. That's what you doing. That's our problem. Have some fucking logic and have some fucking sense in what you saying. And then when you have somebody that's doing something, justify it or just say, well, man, maybe no, that was wrong. Maybe he did fuck up. See that shitty pit right there?
He's slowing down here, slowing down.
What? Look at that. That's the front end of a cruiser. That's the front end of a cruiser. One of the worst pits I've ever seen. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck is he doing? Are you serious? Right, like this nigga's playing bumper cars. Or are you trying to pit a fucking vehicle? Shit is stupid. And my thing is this. I expect better execution than that. We all should. Here's the thing, dude. It's one thing to be on the police side. I'm not saying you shouldn't be. But what I'm telling you is be fucking fair. You just want people to shoot more. You want people to die and all that shit. You can't tell who shot first, adrenaline panic. That's not good enough. You still refuse to acknowledge the facts. You just going off your feelings. And all I'm saying is, I'm not here for that. I'm here for, hey, let's have a conversation and let's actually break down what's happening and look at the good and the bad. I never once said that this guy didn't deserve to get shot. I never once said it. I never once said it. Were these motherfuckers reckless? Yes, they were. Say what the fuck you want to say. Because by your logic, if they weren't, they could have just reloaded and kept shooting this dude till they just decided they didn't want to shoot him no more. By your logic, if you just say shoot more, yeah, let's shoot more. Police officers, we're trained to shoot. We're trained to shoot well. We're trained to shoot to stop the threat. And the last time I checked, I can't remember a time where 60 rounds were needed to stop a threat. Unless you Tony Montana and you got a fucking mound of cocaine you just snorted and we all trying to go to your house to kill your ass, that's the only motherfucker I can see taking 60 shots and still talking shit. That's just saying. Paisley said there's black cops too. I get it. I never said that this was a white and black thing. What I'm telling you is police officers, trained professionals, they need to have more control than what they showed. Period. Period. They need to have more control. Just because one officer is shooting and you tell me this, and what rule book is there, tell me what policy and what procedure do you see where it says if one officer shoots, you shoot too? You tell me what policy and procedure, what training that you took where they told you if you see a police officer shoot, you keep shooting until he stops shooting. You tell me what rule that shows, what policy that states if you start shooting, if you see another police officer shooting, you keep shooting even though you don't see no gun. Even though the person's down, you keep shooting. My point. My thing is this. You're the professional. You're the trained officer. These ain't no new boys. These ain't no fucking rookies. All of these guys have been on the job for years. And I'm telling you right now, it don't take all of that in this situation. And anybody that says otherwise, your opinion, but you're full of shit. Especially if you're a police officer. If this dude was driving a car and he was ramming, trying to run over the police, 60 rounds, absolutely. You need penetration. Hit the car. Light it up. This dude's running and you can clearly see his hands. Not to say that everybody couldn't shoot. I mean, not to say that everybody, not to say that one person couldn't shoot, but all of them, no way. And the other officers that didn't shoot proves the point. Paisley, ain't nobody saying if you a police officer and you threaten you gonna take your mouth, period. Fine, Paisley. But I'm telling you like this, as a police officer, you carrying 33 rounds minimum on your fucking person. Are you gonna let all 33 rounds loose on a person who's running with no fucking weapon? No, then we ain't talking about that part. Because as you've been here at the beginning of the show, I already addressed that. Plain and simple. So you're beating a dead horse. You're talking about a moot point. Nobody's saying that this guy shouldn't have got shot. Never said that at all. The point being, though, as a police officer, which I ain't seen you say not once, there's special training that you have. There's certain training and certain tactics that you have that you do to execute to stop threats like this. And I just pointed out on at least 3 occasions where a motherfucker executed poorly as a police officer, and this is what pisses me off about you motherfuckers, especially those of you that have worn a badge or are wearing a badge. You motherfuckers have this thing about yourself where you feel as though you are infallible and can't nobody critique your shit. All that, it's gonna be him and not me shit, fine, I get it. All that, I'm going home shit, fine, I've said it myself. But I bet you I ain't seen not one of you motherfuckers post about that piss poor pitting that I'm looking at right here. You motherfuckers ain't said, yeah, he right about that. Where's that shit at? Huh? You steady making excuses for that. Oh, his adrenaline was high. That's why he had a poor pit maneuver. Oh. The asshole who was walking up with a gun out instead of tackling the motherfucker who he can clearly see that was 3 yards away from him. You didn't say, oh, that was a poor fucking move. That officer should have dove on his ass. You don't say that shit though, do you? Oh, his adrenaline was rushing. He was panicking. He's suffering from OODA loop. You motherfuckers find all those excuses then, but the minute when a motherfucking officer you does some shit that's wrong, he shouldn't have, he was probably thinking this. Plain and fucking simple. When an officer is there, all of them trained motherfuckers that's at this one dude. You mean to tell me could nobody have stopped him a different way? Bullshit. And again, I'm not saying that the shooting wasn't justified. I'm saying that the amount of rounds that they used to justify that shooting was fucking way fucking out of control. It was excessive. Period. Fuck out of here. Y'all motherfuckers kill me with that shit. And I'm so sick and tired of police officers who know the fucking rules. Sit back and, we're going to find excuses for these guys. Police are not fucking infallible. Sometimes they make mistakes. Sometimes they fuck up. That's what it is. They're human. Hence, my t-shirt, police are people too. Fuck y'all acting like these motherfuckers can't make a mistake. Thank you. In the drug war, there were some opportunities for a different ending. You goddamn right. My thing is this. To you motherfuckers that wear the badge, if we can't be objective, who the fuck can we expect to be? That's why I do this shit. Because I've been on both sides. I know what this shit is like. But you have to be fucking fair and you gotta be righteous in what the fuck you're doing. Or it's no point in doing it at all, or you're just as bad as the fucking criminals. You goddamn right they risk their lives every shift. Have you done it, Paisley? I've done it. I've put my life on the line. I've thrown on my vest, and I've come to accept the fact that I might not be coming home after my shift. I've done that. And you know what? I did it willingly. I knew what the fuck it was. I watched my father do it for 30 fucking years. Fuck you mean? That's not an excuse. That's the fucking job. We got soldiers that put on the fucking uniform and put on a fucking plate carrier every goddamn day. It's some soldier right now protecting our fucking freedoms right now. Do they get my respect? Yes. Do I honor them? Absolutely. That is not an excuse to do the job. That comes with it. That's just like those motherfuckers in Uvalde. Y'all motherfuckers making all that excuses for them motherfuckers down in Uvalde. They fucked up. Period. Trying to make excuses for those officers trying to go home. They didn't want to get shot anymore. They had already had one that was shot. Bitch, that's the job. If you don't like getting shot, if you don't like dealing with the fact that you might not come home, take that badge, take that gun, and take that vest the fuck off and go work in a fucking mall somewhere, dude. Motherfuckers making it, you weren't there, making excuses for these motherfuckers when we all know what the fucking training was and we know what the job is. Just like when we talk about and we turn around and talk about all these thug ass niggas in the streets and they dying. Bitch, you know what it is when you out there in them streets. These young niggas know what the fuck it is. These young niggas deal with motherfucking not coming home or dying young and, man, I ain't even expect to see the age 18. They accept the shit more than we do. The fuck is wrong with us? That's the job. And I'm sick of that shit. Y'all know what this is. You know what you signed up for. When your ass is in when your ass is in motherfucking training and your ass is doing them power tests, when your ass is taking that police test, when your ass is doing all this shit, taking the psych test, when you taking all that shit, you doing your codes exam, when you going through all that shit, you know what the fuck this job is. You either do the job or you don't. And when you choose to put on that vest, when you choose to put on that badge, there's a level of honor, code, and respect that goes along with that. You better than the bad guys. You're better than the civilians because you have a higher standard. These motherfuckers just shooting to be shooting, that's not a higher standard. Plain and simple. And I'm sorry to be going off, but I need to go the fuck off on this because I'm tired of people always making excuses for the wrongdoings that police officers make. They do way the fuck more right than wrong. But God damn it, you gotta call out the wrong shit because that's what makes motherfuckers better. That's what makes motherfuckers righteous. When I can point out my wrongs and my rights, God damn it, that's what makes me righteous. You can't be the one lowering the standards. You can't be the one going the motherfucking the low road, taking the low road. You can't be the one saying, well, they do it, so I'm going to do it too. Then that makes you the same as them, motherfuckers. We should be the ones holding each other accountable. Accountability, responsibility. That's what it is. We are the gatekeepers. We are the motherfuckers on the front lines. That's why I go the fuck off when they talk that defunding the police, that bullshit. The very same niggas that talk about fuck 12, the very same niggas that talk about the pigs in the blanket, frying like bacon, be the very same motherfuckers dialing 911 when they shit getting pushed in. They be the same motherfuckers dialing 911 when they doors get kicked in. They be the same motherfuckers dialing 911 when they nigga go upside their head and punch him in their face. When they get their house broken into. When they car get hit on the highway. They be the same motherfuckers calling the goddamn police, calling 12 to come to their house to help them. But when it's Black Lives Matter season and you can get out there and get some likes on your post, then you talk about fuck 12. No, fuck you. 12 times. How about that?
Hey, go fucking move! Go fucking move! Fucking move! Go fucking move!
Deploy taser. Now, I'm gonna justify him shooting because he's one of the lead motherfuckers. It's him and a guy right next to him. He's tried to deploy his taser. Taser didn't work. What's next? Next level of force. I get it. He's the closest. I get it. Do you see how close they are? This guy that's shooting right now and the guy that's directly to his right. You can clearly see how close they are. The other people that are behind him, they're watching this too. There's no reason for y'all to shoot y'all guns. Even if these motherfuckers shot this motherfucker 16 times, fine. Y'all other motherfuckers back there, what the fuck do y'all need to be shooting this motherfucker for? He's clearly down. Clearly. He went down with just like that. Not a weapon in sight. So I understand the fact of what the totality of the circumstances were, but when you don't even see that weapon and you the third, fourth, fifth motherfucker back, what are you shooting for? It makes no sense. It's literally excessive. It's reckless. I'm not getting my gun off just for the sake of getting my gun off. That's all I'm saying. You have to take into account what's in front of you as the other officers. Now, if you the lead guy, you running point, I get it. But all you other motherfuckers that's behind these motherfuckers, come on, man. Look, you see how far back this guy is, and you see how many people are ahead. Watch. You see how many people are in front of this guy. They're all chasing the same bad guy. Police everywhere. Look. Why is this guy right here shooting? Look at how far away he is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 6 motherfuckers. See this guy? See that guy? Not a shot fired. Not a shot fired. 2 guys right there. Didn't shoot shit. Didn't shoot a goddamn thing. So that lets you know that it wasn't necessary. Hence the excessiveness. That lets you know right there. That motherfucker that was running, one of the last ones getting out there, and had a motherfucker literally 3 steps ahead maybe, and was probably maybe about 20 feet away from this motherfucker. No reason. No reason at all. And letting it ride. That's all I'm saying. And there were several other people that did that when they did not have to. You already had 2, 3 people that was right there on this guy. What the fuck are you feeling the need to where you got to run up, being that far away from him, to shoot as well? Here's another one. He's right there with him. This is the guy that I said that should have just dove on his ass. See that? Didn't get it. Cool. You running. You see there's another officer already beating your ass. Another 2 officers already beating your ass. You see that shit? Stop fucking moving! Watch. Stop moving! This is the negligent motherfucker. Moving! Stop moving! Watch it! Stop moving! Show me your fucking ass! I'm sorry, nigga, but you slow. And your slow ass ain't gonna get your gun. You don't get to get your gun off, homie. I'm sorry. You a slow motherfucker. And you gonna see a motherfucker cross in front of him. Why do you feel the need to shoot? It's already a couple of motherfuckers already firing on this dude. What? He's going down already. My man is instantly down. Now watch as this motherfucker here, just watch, is crossing in front. See that? And there go 2 other motherfuckers on the right side shooting. He's down already, bro. By the time he put his gun down and got back up, he's already on the ground. And there are 2 other officers already to the right doing the same shit. Just saying. Just saying. Not joking. Prove that he was a thug. See what I mean? Jayland was a thug. I don't support the police, though, either. Prove he was a thug. Prove he was a thug. You can't. You can't. And this is what happens when you got too many officers doing this shit. and not being cognizant of what it is that they're actually doing. They're just doing shit. Did y'all hear how long he's shooting? Just saying. He's down. And me being a police officer, seeing what's taking place, there's no way I'm firing more than 3 times. There's no way I'm firing more than 3 times. It's 7 other officers out there with me. We're all shooting. He's clearly down. Why would I keep shooting? To the point to where there's a ceasefire call. Them motherfuckers shot damn near as much as the motherfuckers in what's the shit with Samuel L. Jackson on top of the roof where he say, waste the motherfuckers. Rules of engagement. They damn near shooting more than Blair Underwood and them did. Digital, you said you were gone, man, so be gone. Fuck you and your link. You said you was gone, be gone. Bye-bye. Nah, stay gone, motherfucker. You said you was leaving and you was out. Stay out. Be gone. I'm just saying, when you're talking about just what's happening and what's going on, I'm not disputing the shooting. I'm disputing all of these motherfuckers that shot. Here go a guy with a rifle. He got a long gun. This guy here has a long gun. He's getting out. Mind you, one of the last ones running. Just saying. Just saying. He laid off. He laid off. How? Why? Because he saw what was going on. That's how and why. That's how and why. He saw what was going on. Just saying. He saw what was going on. What is, and my thing is this. What's the difference between acting like a thug and not acting like a thug? See, this is my thing when it comes to policing. You use your instinct. You use your judgment. Yes, you judge. 1000%. However, there are certain things that you are taught and certain tactics that you are taught so that you can be more effective out in the field. And when it comes to dangerous situations, you react appropriately. Shooting your gun when you don't see a weapon is not appropriate. Especially when you're not an immediate threat. When you're not in immediate danger, it's inappropriate. Plain and simple. So you can talk about acting like Steve Harvey and all that shit you want to talk, but you have to realize that all of these guys are not in the same situation. They're not all in the same situation. You have to look at what it is that you're doing and why you're doing it. And when you level up in force, that's for each one of you to decide as officers. And there needs to be a threat of life or grave of your life being in danger or grave bodily harm. You tell me where you see that with the guy who's running with the rifle. That's why he didn't shoot. That's why he didn't shoot. Because if he would have shot, it would have been excessive. He saw the guy was already down. He just wasn't hell-bent on shooting his gun. Just saying. That's the whole reason and the whole point that I'm making. Because if it was all, you weren't there, it was all at the same time. There was adrenaline. People was panicking. It was adrenaline rush. And that's why everybody shot like, nope. Because everybody didn't shoot like that. Everybody didn't shoot. Everybody wasn't running all together at the same time in a line. There were people in front of others. And those that were behind. You hear those shots, right? He wasn't even close. Didn't shoot a goddamn bullet, did he? Nope. Adrenaline's pumping just like everybody else's. Just like everybody else. That's all I'm saying. And those other officers that were there, you see 2 or 3 guns in front of you. Dude, it's no reason for you to shoot your gun. And you don't even see a weapon. You don't even see a weapon. It's not okay for you to just shoot for somebody else to shoot. It's just not. It's just not. I'm sorry. Look at how far back this guy is. You see? Not a shot fired. Not a shot fired. That's my point. Not saying he shouldn't have had his gun out. Not saying he shouldn't have been chasing the guy. Not saying any of that. I'm just saying you need to be responsible with what you're doing when you got your gun out. There it is. That's all I'm saying. And here's the thing. Christian said they're too scared. They were too scared to chase him. See that? Why he shooting? Why is this guy shooting? You can clearly see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's one guy to his immediate left. What the fuck you shooting for? Late to the party? What's that bitch name with the reality show? This nigga tardy to the party like a motherfucker, but finds a way to shoot? Come on, man. Come on, man. Why would he be shooting his gun? Just watch what the fuck he does. Watch this guy. Why is he shooting his gun? He literally has no reason to shoot his gun. The guy is already down. He's not even close enough to even be in any type of danger. And yet, he's shooting his gun. And this is what I'm saying as far as not just police, but people being able to critique what a police officer does. He shouldn't have done it. He didn't even see a weapon. He's too far away to even see a weapon. So he can't even deem him as being a threat. You just getting out shooting to be shooting? Look at how far back this motherfucker is. Look. Now what I want you to do. Ah, shit. You hear the shooting's already started. That's why I wanted to catch it. The shooting has already started. These motherfuckers dropping mags. Like, really? The shooting already started and you still getting it the fuck. You get up there late like a motherfucker and you getting your gun off. I don't get it. It's not good tactics to shoot like that just for the sake of shooting. Right. The reactionary shooting is what you want to call it. That is not, there's no reason to do that.
Miles per hour.
I just don't understand that people can see this and not be like, yeah, well, damn, nah, that's fucked up. Well, no, he shouldn't have did that. That's a little bit much. There, you went too far with that one, bucko. Nope. Why would you go up there and start shooting when you don't see a weapon, sir, and the shooting has already begun? You don't see a weapon. You don't see any muzzle flashes coming from this person that is the apparent threat. You don't see anything, but you just get up and start shooting? No. 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 That's not, that doesn't make any sense. Another guy, rifle. I'm telling you, man. Not a shot let off. I might not see it, and I might not know everything the cops know. Justify it, please. Give me a possible reason why you, as an officer, would shoot someone who's already being shot by your fellow officers and you don't see a weapon. Make up a reason. You can make up one. You can make up one. And that's exactly, and somebody else put it in here earlier saying that those police officers were afraid. You can't be scared and be the police, man. That ain't never no excuse. Never. You can't be scared and be the police. If your ass is scared, take off the badge, take off your vest, and go work in the mall. Go work somewhere else. Go work at Pep Boys. Go take your ass and go work at motherfucking NTB Tires or some shit like that. You can't do it. That's not an excuse. I was scared. Nope. No way. No how. You don't get to do that. Thank you, Nikki. I'm just being fair. Look. Going. One, two, three, four guys in front, at least. Look at how close he's shooting with this officer in front of him. What if that officer moves a step to the right? What if he moves a step to the right? What if this officer takes a step to the right? To the asshole that was talking about, yeah, 60 shots is not enough, man. What if he takes a shot to the right and then he don't go home because his fellow officer shot him in the back of the head? Shot him in the back. Guess that's just how it goes then, huh? I guess some daughter don't get her daddy no more. I guess some son don't get his daddy no more. Some wife won't get her husband. Some nephew won't have his uncle. Because, hey, you gotta let them 60 shots off, man. Don't shoot at the police, dude. Look at how close this police officer is in front of this police officer that's shooting. The police officer that's shooting with that police officer that fucking close to him should not be shooting his gun. He's endangering the life of a fellow officer right there. That is what you call reckless. Ain't no, we don't know the whole story. Ain't no, we don't have all the information. Ain't no, we weren't there. That right there is too close for an officer to be firing his weapon when an officer is that close to him. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. So all the shit that y'all want to talk about watching this, all the shit you want to say, all of the excuses you want to find, you can't excuse that. You cannot excuse that. There's not a police officer, there's not a military soldier that can excuse that. Not a one. Not a single one. Any police officers and any of our military brothers and sisters that have served, you tell me if that's legit. That's my point. That's my point. When you're talking about you weren't there, when you're talking about you didn't see everything, you don't have all of the angles, this is unacceptable. That's dangerous. Exactly. As soon as this guy hits the ground, there's no reason for you to shoot anymore. Just saying. And he's the one calling for the ceasefire.
.602, I'm west on Wilbur from Firestone. Can I get in? We're still westbound Wilbur. We're passing Evergreen. We're heading towards Maine. Looks like we have some units up ahead at the intersection of Maine. He's slowing down here, slowing down.
I'm almost out of here. And no, Ronald, this is not an assassination. This ain't white on black. It was black officers out there too. That ain't what this is. So gone with all that race baiting shit. This ain't that. You can take that race hustling somewhere else. This ain't that. This is poor execution by some of the police officers that was there. That's it and that's all. This looks like no, this ain't the lead guy. Nope, we already saw who he is. He's down. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's down. He's down. By the logic of stopping the threat is now stopped. And with the exception of maybe these 1, 2, 3 officers, where's the weapon that y'all should be looking for with these other motherfuckers that's in the back? I give these motherfuckers right here that's in his immediate area, I give them the benefit of the doubt and they say that they thought he had a gun because he previously fired off a round. I'll give them that. I will give them that. Them other motherfuckers that's behind all of them, what y'all shooting for? What are y'all shooting at? And y'all tell me where is the weapon? Yes, this is a good place for a commercial. I'm just saying, where is the weapon? Where is it? If you're this close, yeah, you may have it a little fuzzy. You may not see it. I get it. But those other guys that are back there, y'all can't see this. It's too dark. You can't see if this guy has a weapon. Why are you firing your gun if you got 3 or 4 other guys already shooting? Look, did you see the other guy just rush up? He just rushed in. Watch. Watch the other guy just rush in and just running in front of other officers that's shooting. Watch. Look at that stupid motherfucker right there. What are you doing? What are you doing? He just literally ran in to shoot his gun, period. Because he's back there. He can't see shit. Ain't seen shit. And look, the guy is already down. You just want to get your licks in? Is that what it is? He's already down. And he just literally, oh, I'm just running in. I'm getting in on this. Oh yeah, I'm getting in on this. Look.
The 8 officers involved in this incident have between 1.5 and 6 years of experience with the Akron Police Department.
1.5 and 6 years.
Per department policy, all of the officers were immediately placed on paid administrative leave. At the request of the Akron Police Department, the investigation will be conducted by the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation. At the completion of the investigation, the case will be turned over to the Ohio Attorney General's office for review before being presented to the Summit County Grand Jury. A separate internal investigation will be conducted by the Akron Police Office of Professional Standards and Accountability. The results of the internal investigation will be submitted to the Chief of Police and the City of Akron Police Auditor for review.
And here's my thing with this, and I'll wrap this up. If you got any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat now. But here's my thing with this. The politics of this, because they were negligent or because they were excessive, the politics of this may very well be the thing that cooks these motherfuckers gooses. More than likely, being in Ohio, being in Cleveland, these motherfuckers may very well get their asses cooked. They very well may get their asses cooked because of the shit that they did. So don't be surprised. And my thing is, if it wasn't all of them shooting, this would probably be more of an open and shut case. And would probably be just justified to where it's like, yeah, we ain't nothing here. Go on back home, Ben Crump. Get your ass out of here. Just saying. Just saying. That's all I'm saying. You got to look at that part of it too, to say, well, the things that I'm doing and the actions that I'm doing, you can't tell me that this dude, and all of the stupid fuck shit he did, like I mentioned earlier, that what the outcome of this was balanced. No. Because we pointed out several officers that were late that shouldn't have shot. We pointed out several officers that were in a situation to where they had someone in front of them that they could have shot that still shot. We had several officers who ran up with those officers that were recklessly shooting and didn't shoot a goddamn shot. That lets you know that there was some excessiveness that was being had in this shooting. And like I said before, based on the totality of the evidence that I've seen thus far, I do believe that this was essentially a good guy. I do believe that essentially this guy wasn't a criminal. I do believe that this guy, in my opinion, was just essentially dying suicide by cop. Thugs and criminals and bad guys don't leave fully loaded Glocks, extra magazines, and their wedding rings on the driver's side of the seat as they run away from the police. They just don't do that. And the fact that this guy had lost his fiance less than a month ago from a terrible accident, I believe that that's why he's dead. And my thing would be, with all of the evidence just from what I've seen, I don't see how people are trying to make this a thing about race. I don't see how people are trying to make this about the black man got shot and gunned down by the white police officers. I don't understand it. There's no way that you can look at this video. There's no way that you can watch this show and still think that this guy was just gunned down by police senselessly and it was because he was black. This black guy, he knew what he was doing. He had a mission. He was wearing a ski mask in fucking June. He had a mission and he wanted to die. And he wanted to be killed by the police. Which is why he did what he did. That's why he left the gun on the seat. That's why he left the wedding ring on the seat. And he got out and he ran in hopes that the police would gun him down. And they did. That's it. Tragic, sad, yes. Unnecessary, and the fact that he put those officers in that situation is beyond fucked up. But here's the other part. That's why it's so important for police officers to operate on a higher level. That's why. That's why you don't have to get your gun off when you got 3 guys in front of you getting their gun off and you ain't seen gun first. This is exactly why. Because let's just say he did say, well, man, maybe this will get my family some money. I'll be dead. My girl is already dead. And at the very least, the city will settle with a lawsuit and give my family some money. Because I don't want to be here anymore. That's the reality of what we're looking at. So when people are talking about all of this other shit and saying this and saying that, and the police should have gave him 60 shots and he just got killed because he was a black guy, all of that bullshit, let's just look at some facts and some evidence. Because what the facts and the evidence shows us is just what I'm talking about tonight. The facts and the evidence is all that I want to talk about. Because that's how we need to start addressing not just these shootings, but life, period. Stop being so focused on your feelings. Stop being so focused on what had happened last time. Stop being so focused on they always do this to us. This is how it always happens. This is what I always do. Stop being so caught up in your emotions to where you are just totally refusing to acknowledge facts. Where you're totally just immune to the truth. What thug ass nigga you know leave their wedding ring and a fucking Glock with an extra magazine on the driver's seat as they run away from the police from a car? I'll wait. No, it was more. Your numbers are wrong, David. All 8 of them shot. All 8 of them shot. So they shot off probably around, or average, probably about 10 rounds apiece. And I'm telling you, like we saw them go down several of times. There was at least 3 guys that got up there and shot after he was already down. Their shots are literally in the ground, are on him laying on the ground. Just saying. So yeah, them dudes let off about 80 shots, easy. 80, 90 shots, whatever you want to call it. Totally uncalled for. Police officers should be more responsible and should have more discipline with their firearms than that. Period. I hope that this video helps somebody become a better version of themselves. I want to thank everybody that donated to the show. I want to thank you for always being patient with me. I know I was gone for a few days. And like I said, I was spending some time with my family and hanging out. We had family in town and all that good stuff. And we had a great time. So I apologize for not being able to do a show. But, hey, I'm back. And we got the Highland Park shooting. Y'all know I'm going to do that one. Because that's from the city. That's in my city. So I got to talk about that. And I just want to tell you guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for giving me your thoughts. Shout out to everybody that donated. YouTube user Hero of Breath hit me with $5. Let's see. Glenda Smiles hit your boy with $20. Thank you, Glenda. She always supporting the brother. I appreciate it. Shout out to my man Steven, hit your boy with $10. That's what's up. Shout out to Taylor, hit your boy with $5. Thank you so much. Shout out to Candace, hit your boy with $10. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all donations. Shout out to everybody that donated on the show tonight. Shout out to all of the people that super chatted. Thank you to all my mods. I love and appreciate each and every last one of you. Paul Denio, there's got to be one that says, "Oh, shut up, go backle to Africa, where you from belong. How about you shut up, go back into a classroom, learn the King's English, and then you go back to England where you belong." How about that? Always whining, crackhead blicks. But you're blick.
You dumb son of a bitch! You dumb son of a bitch!
I usually would entertain people like that, but because you came into the chat late as a troll, you're getting blocked. You're done. You're done. You're done. You came in too late to troll, bro. So for that, I'm going to block you. I usually entertain some of you motherfuckers, but yeah, no. Sorry, Paul. Yep. Keep beating off in the basement, in your mom's basement, drinking your Monster energy drink, sir. Take your pussy to go get fucked somewhere else. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every last one of you. Shout out to everybody at Soto Nation. Shout out to my brother Tommy Sotomayor. Praying for your brother, and can't wait to see you back on live again, my brother. I love you guys. Y'all remember to click the like button, click the subscribe button, and if you're watching this on the replay, please, please, please click that donate button. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a good night. Till next time, peace, and I'm out. I love y'all. We's out.
In the internet world, it's me, Brian Redmond, also known as the Relationship Rehab. And I need you to do 2 things. What are those 2 things? Subscribing to both my channels. I need you to go to the Relationship Rehab, subscribe to that channel, and then I need you to go to United Guns of America and go to that channel. Now you may be asking, why would I do that, Brian? Because it's two of the hottest channels on the internet. Come over there, give me your thoughts, give me your opinions, have conversations, because that's what it's all about. We talk about some of everything: politics, relationships, guns, law enforcement, community stuff. Anything that's happening, I'm willing to have a conversation about it. So come on over. You don't got nothing else to lose, and you ain't got nothing else to do. So come to my channel, subscribe ASAP, and join in on the fun. Twice the entertainment, 2 channels, twice the fun. Come on and have a funky good time with your boy. Peace, and I'm out.